Another 29 away from getting C2 to 1,000. Oh, I'm going to sneeze in a bit. Come on, cutscene.
That should do it. Throw the switch and cross your fingers.
We're all here. It looks like that did it. The security fields just went up. Not a moment too soon. Even better, that boost jump-started the station's internal generators. We're rerouting power to them now.
We've got a lot more work cut out for us, don't we?
Afraid so. You did good. And thank you for looking after Kelsa. She's only a junior corrections officer. I'd hate to see anything happen to her. On that note, I just received intel from Republic Command that those condemned lunatics have already responded to our shield restoration. They just hit another armory. This one's unique, though. It's stocked with all kinds of prototype weaponry, including our new Magnetar rifles.
Those prisoners really have the run of the place, don't they?
I told you it was bad. This latest development certainly doesn't help. The Magnetar rifles were specifically designed to disrupt energy shields. The technology's experimental, but effective. Our security fields won't last against one of those things. A single shot takes a while to load up, but it could punch right through our defenses.
Why would you even carry that kind of weaponry?
I kept a few on hand after some prisoners got loose and barricaded themselves in their cells. Never thought they might be used against us. I need you to get to that armory and secure those weapons. Those maniacs escape with even one rifle. It's over for us. Try not to kill anyone if you can. There's been enough death already. Bring the rifles back to the station once you've retrieved them. We're all out.
Here. These stun grenades should take the fight out of them.
Oh, but I want to kill them. Alright. Up there, okay. Disappointed I'm not allowed to kill them. Running, 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 running. Cool. Now we can go back. Now that we're not in combat. Didn't want to kill him. That's alright. 2 prisoners captured. 3 prisoners captured. And time for number 4. I guess we're going to destroy these as well for another bonus mission. Oh no, that's Magnetar. I thought they said they only kept a couple on hand, and I've got to get 6. Cool. Awesome, and returning. Alright, and then so we're only 12 off getting C2 to 1,000 kills. Woohoo! Always skeptical in places like this when you come back and you're going to find all these guys as enemies.
Welcome back. Glad to see you made it. With all the rifles, no less. I appreciate you keeping the body count to a minimum. Last thing we need is to provoke the rioters even further. With the shield generator online and the Magnetar rifles back in our hands, we'll be safe for a while. Thank you.
The Force was with me, as usual.
Wish I had 50 more like you. Good news. We finally have a lead on the Condemned's ringleader. Found this holo recording on one of Plate's assassins. Take a look.
Brothers, sisters, I am Nyranos. Like you, I was born into captivity, shackled by the crimes of my ancestors. Our forefathers rot in the bowels of this prison, their debt to the Republic repaid in full. Yet, here we remain, guiltless. We must stand united against this injustice. Together we will tear down these walls and seize our freedom.
It goes on from there, but you get the idea. This guy is bad news. He's cunning, ruthless, and worst of all, charismatic.
No one can stand up against me.
Don't underestimate him. He was born and raised on Belsavis, and we don't breed pushovers here. Nyranos is dangerous, but he's just a puppet. The Empire's been using him to provoke the inmates. Fortunately, they slipped up.
That's right. I isolated several audio cues from the recording and got a fix on its origin. Could be their headquarters.
This is the break we've been waiting for. Now that we know where they're hiding, we can finally take the fight to them.
I've been itching for a little payback.
I hear that. It won't feel right until they've paid for Warden Plate's murder. Nyranos and his Imperial cohorts are the brains behind the Condemned. We take them out, we end this riot. Get to their hideout. If Nyranos is there, eliminate him. Otherwise, find out what they're up to. Any insight could go a long way.
Couldn't you handle this yourself?
Too overt. They'll run if they think we're onto them. Hang on to those stun grenades Kelsa gave you. Kill the Imperials if you like, but again, I'd prefer the prisoners were subdued non-lethally. Contact me when you've cleared out of the base. I'll be waiting for your report.
Alright, and then. Out of crystals it is. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Yeah. Alright, let's have a look at where Oh, so we're going down there. Cool, so it means I'll go and meet Ina on the way. Not that way. I find it interesting they built all these tunnels to, instead of going over it. I suppose they could act as choke points for any bad guys that come through. But, yeah, it's an interesting design choice. We need to go right here. In 15 meters, turn right. I like stopping in the middle of a firefight and having nothing hit me. Well, taking lessons from stormtroopers. Oh, found a quick travel point. Awesome. And a taxi point. Even better.
Whoa, hold on. You're the Jedi who was supposed to meet Anna, right? I know what this looks like, but I told her to wait for you. She wanted to go outside, scout the area. I warned her if the Imperials didn't get her, the escaped convicts would. Anna didn't listen.
You're the only one with her. It doesn't look good.
Well, you're a Jedi. Can't you read my thoughts? I'm telling the truth.
We can't read minds, but I'll make your head explode like an overripe melon if you cross me.
I'll keep that in mind. Pac Taldine. I work here. Anna heard I know Belsavis better than anyone, and asked me to help her. I had no idea what I was signing up for. And I just want to get out of this alive.
Jedi aren't easy to kill. What happened to Anna?
She crawled back from her scouting mission, wounded and barely alive. Said she escaped from an Imperial patrol. I tried to help her, but I'm not a medtech. She told me everything she learned out there, right up to her last breath. None of it was good news.
I'm looking for an Imperial officer. A red-skinned Sith?
Anna told me the Imperials are entrenched by the main reactor. They were taking orders from a pure-blood Sith. They have heavy weapons and a ray shield protecting their position. Nobody's moving them from that reactor anytime soon.
Even with an entire army, they don't stand a chance against a Jedi.
That's what Anna thought. You'll never get past the Imperial shields before their heavy weapons mow you down. We need a plan.
You'll never see me in action. I make my plans up as I go.
You try and smash your way through, you'll die. Let's be smart about this. If you overload the energy relays feeding the sector's power grid, you could knock down that ray shield. We've got ion charges here. We could plant one at each power relay, detonate them simultaneously, and short out the Imperial defenses.
Let's get one thing straight. I'm the hero. You're just a guy who needs to stay out of my way.
Are you kidding? I'm not leaving this room. Wouldn't last 2 heartbeats out there. I can detonate those charges from here once they're all in place. Just say the word. Good luck. And watch your back.
Yay. Okay. Let's go overload these security thingamabobs. Tyrant. Ha! I laugh at this tyrant. Okay. I've killed 3, C2, how many of you? That would be none.
Pack, the ion charges are all in place. Take down that Sith ray shield.
I read you. Detonating the ion charges now. That cleared the way. Now comes the fun part. Taking on Sith heavy weapons. Good luck. I'll be standing by.
Lucky I'm such a good sport in all this, really, isn't it? And it'd be interesting to play one of these games where you, build yourself up slowly, and then, all of a sudden it says nobody can, or have a companion with you, and then all of a sudden say nobody can get through those shields, and then you don't, you die, you permadeath, and then you become your companion. That would be fun. Would be interesting. There we go. Decorous destruction, 1000 with C2. We'll move on to Lieutenant Rusk, or Sergeant Rusk. I thought he was Lieutenant. Oh, means it's got to be fairly clear up here, because he's killed most things. Oh, because he's an Imperial, not a... Not a prisoner. Ooh. Wait for this to reload and done.